I'm Jill with Healthy Facts Inc. and Vegan Gal. I'm gonna make a really fun and simple quinoa salad. Quinoa is so good for us. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Good protein. It's an ancient grain seed, really. And I cooked it in my Instant Pot. If you don't have an Instant Pot, I highly recommend it. I love my Instant Pot. I cook my rice in here. It acts like a crock pot if you like. It's a great tool. Like if you want to just make potatoes, I mean anything you want to make, chilies, any kind of dishes, just throw whatever you could throw in a pot and sort of like set a timer and leave. You have to be careful with some things, obviously, and you don't want to fill it too high. So there's some things to watch out for. But all in all, it's so many versatile uses. I haven't even figured it all out yet. Well, I didn't let all my quinoa cool, but it is warmed, and I cooked it in some vegetable broth. So you don't always have to cook your rice or your grains in water. If you add seasoning or use a broth, use seasoning to the cooking water. That helps add the flavor, yay. Okay, so I just added some shredded carrots, and well, these are the kind that I bought at the store, just pre-made, just to save myself some time. Those are always nice to have on hand, you know, those shredded carrots, and you can easily do them in a food processor, but you can also many times buy them in the store. Can of garbanzo beans, you know, you can certainly vary that up, but we're using the agua faba, which is the agua faba, the garbanzo bean or the bean cooking liquid from the chickpeas. You can also use the agua faba from any number of different types of beans. Okay, but just chickpeas are absolutely something special about chickpeas, don't you think? They just are. Okay, so I'm gonna put a little garlic in my agua faba and some tamari. If you have Bragg's, that will be fine, or soy sauce, or tamari is great. A little bit of lemon juice, and just kind of whisk that up. And that's serving as our dressing. And then we're just throwing everything else in. It's gonna add a nice flavor. Make sure we get all the garlic out of there. Okay, and then some sunflower seeds. Of course, you can just do whatever you like with this recipe, and adding whatever you have on hand. Some fresh Italian parsley and tomatoes. You know, I really love it when we add a lot of color. When we're adding a lot of color to our dishes, we're making sure we're getting a variety of different nutrients. I thought about adding maybe green beans to this dish. That would be an easy add. You know, maybe peas. Do your kids like peas? That's always something yummy. So we're gonna just stir this up and they'll be ready to eat. I also got these nice natural olives from the health food store, or from, you know, you can look for the kind that are natural, and olives added a wonderful flavor and a tanginess and some of the good fat that we're looking for without the processed fat that we are, at least for me at home, trying to avoid. In restaurants it is so much harder, but hopefully as the world moves on to just sticking with a whole plant-based diet more and more for health reasons and sustainability and environmental impact, all the good reasons, all the nutrition in all the plant foods that we eat. I'm Jill Keb with Healthy Facts Inc. and vegangal.com. This is good food that is good for you. Thanks for watching. Take care of yourself.